Hey, what is going on, guys? Lone Star here. Hope you're having a great day so far. I'm going to be telling you the top 10 ways to improve your survival in the Minecraft worlds. Yes, it's very simple. It's 10 easy things you can do to stay alive in the Minecraft world. Now, it doesn't take a lot. You just got to know your stuff and watch this video. Because I'm going to tell you guys, and they work, and I know this by trial and error, which is why I'm telling you guys. But we're going to get into this video, and I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so tip number one to staying alive in the Minecraft world is knowing your biomes. Yes, knowing your biomes doesn't sound like it'd help, but it will. So most of your grasslands, you know, are going to have pigs, cows, sheep, chickens, whatever. They're going to have it. But if you were to go to the desert, let's say, you're not going to see a whole lot of animals there. So I mean, you really, if you want to stay alive, you need food. So if you're going to be in the desert, you're going to hope there's water nearby. Otherwise, you might not want to stay in the desert because you may find a stray bunny or two. But that's not going to feed you if you can't find a bunny. But if we go back to the grasslands, you will see that there's tons of animals and foods there. I mean, you could fish the waters, but I mean, really, you don't want to go fishing every time, because what if you never find that spider? You can't get it. So the most efficient way is knowing your biomes. Alright, so tip number 2 is make yourself some armor. Now, you know, the mobs can do some damage to you, especially your spiders. They're easy to kill, but the creepers, when they sneak up on you, they can really put a hurt on you. Or even your zombies and your skeletons. Now, being ranged, skeletons really have the advantage over you, so you want to have that armor to protect you, especially if you want to go down in something like this, a giant cave where you know there's gonna be some mobs down there. Even leather armor protects you more than no armor does, so just have some armor around. I mean, that guy right there, man, I think you'd really put a whoop on somebody. And if you don't have armor, your chances of surviving them, they're a lot lower than if you had armor. Alright, so after killing off all the mobs, I'm gonna build a house and do a nice little time lapse while I'm doing so. So let's get into it.
If it's silent in dismay, it won't break this feeling down. If I conquer this my way, I'd devour, I'd surround. If it hurts you just a little, then it heals you when it's done. Disappointment is the anchor, resolution is the sun.
Alright, so we got our torches set up now. And here's the inside of the house, if you haven't already seen it because of time lapse. Well, we got our torches set out now. We got a lot of them set out because they do like to spawn in between the torches. But, however, it does limit your chances of them ever spawning again. We're going to go ahead and put one last torch right here. Now, I'll do the wood because it just looks real weird with just a bunch of torches on the ground. So you give it a little bit of a design and it doesn't look half bad. Alright, so we're going to set the time to night. Here, let's go and set night time. Like I said, you don't want a whole lot of gaps here because look, they will spawn right in between the torches like that, right there in these little dark spots, which is why you really got to put out a lot of these torches. But as you can see, look how many there is now. There's, I mean, I guess I would count this creeper here. I mean, he's not going to be coming towards our house, I'm not sure. Look at this. There's only one, two. Well, we could easily put one right here, and that will limit the amount spawned here. So we're going to put them right here. See how there's these little dark spots. If you miss them, they're going to spawn right in the little dark spots. So you don't want to miss them. We're going to fill in the dark spots as we see where they're spawning. And then you kill them. You go outside at night, you kill them, and you see where they've spawned. So you take where they've spawned, and you go and you put a torch right where they spawned. You want to watch them. You can either wait during day and remember, or you can go out and kill them, get the XP. But if you followed step 2, make yourself some armor. That way you will survive if they were, let's say, attack you. Alright, we're going to put this last one here because I think that's about it where they've spawned. Let's see if we missed anywhere. A zombie there. Skeletons here. Okay, right here we're going to put another one. Just because it seems they have spawned here. Alright, so all the mobs are gone. So let's turn it back to nighttime. Here we go. Now we're going to go away and we're going to come back and let them spawn. So they have spawned and they're still spawning. But look at that. We got a skeleton. He's out right outside of the torch. Let's keep looking here. See what else we got. I mean, it's freaking mostly clear for the most part. The only mobs that are spawn within the house and at a distance. Now, Endermen, you can't really help those just because they teleport into the dumbest places. Now, the creeper here, he has spawned right in this little dark area, which could have used a torch. But as you see, no mobs like the last time. We have just completely got rid of them. And these two here, I'm sure have came from over here in this area where there could have been a torch. And, yeah, so put yourself some torches. Alright, so now you know it's gonna be dark, and you already know there's gonna be mobs. So we're gonna put torches down everywhere we went. So when we see a mob, we can kill them. Oh, jeez, no. I'm not about them scary music sounds. So we kill the mobs off, and then we place a torch right where they were. And then we keep placing torches all the way throughout the cave. Even though they're dead ends, make sure you put a torch down there anyway. That way nothing spawns and travels on up. And we're just going to place these torches now. I see a spider up there. I'm going to go put a torch right here, and then I'm going to kill him. Alright, now we got a creeper. I would kill him first, and then put a torch. Now we got 2 creepers. Wow. Alright, so I'd kill him, put a torch. And now, we're gonna go back up, which is, we've given them plenty of time to spawn back. Now let's find our way back. Here we go. Giving them plenty of time to spawn. And wow, there's some gold there. Is this the way? I do believe so. Well, this is where we found them creepers right there, and plenty of time to spawn back, and they're not there. So we're gonna take away these torches and show you guys just how they spawn back if you don't put torches. And we're gonna go the same route as we did earlier. We're gonna take away all these torches. Alright, here's where those two creepers were. Anything spawned here? Look, there's a spider right there. That just goes to show what happens if you take away them torches. And that'll help you if you listen to step number 4 when you go mining, then you'll be okay. Alright, in step 5 is a very common mistake that maybe not most, but a lot of people make, which is starving. So you're getting busy wrapped up making that wood, and you're doing lots of running, you know, you're getting your wood, and you're all the way out here in the desert, and you don't have enough food, and then you're like, oh crap, I can't find any food around here. Just look, there's nothing. And you're like, well, I got food back at the house. But if you just carried you some food on you, wow, I really don't have food on me. If you just carried yourself some food with you, you can go all the way across the map. Which brings me to another point. Always mark your map. Don't ever leave your map empty, because if you ever get lost, you know where you've been. And so we're gonna go back to the house. Sometimes if your house is big enough, you'll spot it up on the map there. And as you see on the map, there's this little brown spot right in the mix of the green. That is my house. So step 5 is mark your map and always carry plenty of food on you. Alright, so we were able to tame one of them. There he is. Now we're going to have him sit right there, because this is about where those two creepers were. And we're going to turn it to nighttime for another example here. Now let's see if we have any creepers around. No, there was one. There is two. They've spawned away from the cat. They have spawned away from the cat, which is sitting right here. Yeah, so the cat runs the creepers off. So just have you a cat. Cats are very useful. They keep away the creepers, which tend to blow up your house when you're not looking. So that is step number 6. Get you an animal, and they will make it worth your while, I promise. Alright, in step number 7, you don't have coal to cook your food in. Each one of these furnaces has food in them, but you don't have coal to cook your food, but you have trees. Now this is something that you might want to know, because it's very important. So you don't want to use all your wood. You could easily just throw your wood in there, right? You just take your wood, put it in there, and cook your food. But you need that to build your house, let's say. Well, what you can do is, if we take one of these out, and you just want to save some of your wood, you take half of that, and you can make charcoal with this. So what we're going to do is put this to the test, because, yeah, I give you these examples and tips, but we got to know if they work or not. So, to see if they work, we're going to make 3 pieces of charcoal here, and boom, done. Alright, so we're going to put wood in here, and we're going to put the charcoal in here, so let's do that. Boom, charcoal's in, and hurry up and put the wood here. Oh my gosh, hurry. Now, we're going to see which lasts longer here. So we've already used up 1 piece of charcoal, which is still burning right now. And we're at 56. Alright, so let's do the test here. See which burns out quicker. Still on the first piece of coal here. And now we've got 1 piece of wood left versus 2 charcoal, sorry. We've got 2 charcoals left. We're still burning at first. And we got 1 more piece of wood to cook. Hold on a second. Alright, so we're on the last piece of wood. And we already know which one's winning here. Charcoal. We're still on the first piece of charcoal and the second piece of charcoal. And we've cooked 8 fish. And we've cooked 8 pork chops. And we still have 2 pieces left of coal. So you can see just how helpful that is. If you don't ever have coal, you can just make yourself some charcoal. Now, how to do that is you take just raw wood, not planks, and you put wood as your fuel and wood as your ingredients, and instantly starts making charcoal. In step number 8 here, we've got lava and we've got furnaces food and some gold here. Now what you can do is, if you have an empty bucket, suck up some lava. So now that should be, okay, yeah, it's an inventory. We're going to throw that as our fuel. So let's say we filled up this one, we filled up a bucket there, and we filled up another bucket. Now we're going to put them both as our fuel. We're going to cook some raw rabbit, and you can cook some ores as well. So you can take your buckets back, and with using lava, that is going to last forever. We're going to go through the next, see, we're at 8, 9, 10, the next 2 steps, and we're going to come back to this and see how long that's going to be. So I'm roughly around, I'll say about 6 minutes per step or so, and we're going to come back to that. Alright, and step number 9 is something that takes a lot of not a lot of crafting, but takes some time to do. Now, as you know, Minecraft has imported some railroad systems here, so use them. Use them to your advantage. So say you found that special cave, we're going to use this cave here. You found that special cave that has everything you need, but you just can't afford, well, you could, but you don't want to make that long walk. Take you some rails. Now, making power rails isn't hard, but you need to find the redstone and craft them. So you only need one, but you don't need a lot. Now, they're easy to make once you get the redstone. It just takes a little bit of iron, which is not hard to find because you found that magic cave. So we're gonna build this thing, and we're gonna do a little time lapse here. Alright, so now we got our torches down. This thing is ready to be tested. Now, I haven't made one of these in a long time, so I hope it works. Sometimes it's a little bit of a trial and error, so we're going to take a minecart and put it on down here. Alright, so here we go. And boom, let's get in this. And forward. And now we're coming up to the first stop. Do we want to go left or do we want to go right? Well, let's go left. Alright, we're going to roll on through here, and boom. That is step number 9. Utilize the railroad system. Alright, so in tip number 10 is make you a farm. Now this is a very, very, very important one, as if you cannot find a village, if you just make you a farm, you're set, because every time you go, you see some grass, all you have to do is you can plant some water or just destroy the grass. Alright, so you see when you finally planted it and it's grown, you've only used 1 seed. So now I currently have no seeds. However, when I break this to harvest it, I just got 3 seeds on that one, which is perfect. So now I can grow my farm even bigger. And that's a good step to have if you can never find a village, and you can make bread out of wheat, which keeps you fed for days and is easy to make. So anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy, and if you did, leave a big thumbs up on the video. Comment down below if you'd like to see more tips and tricks, or maybe even any glitches or a series possibly. If you would, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Or am I losing touch? Too many